Welcome to the channel. Today we're changing my driver's side mirror on the '07 Mitsubishi Galant. It's the ES 4-door base model. Yeah, it's pretty similar to a lot of cars, maybe even your car. A lot of cars are very similar to this, but yeah, as you can see, the mirror broke off. They tried to use foam, didn't work out. I'm not that kind of owner. I'm trying to do it the right way, and I still can. You see the wires right there. I'm going to try and locate the connector and guide you guys through. Okay, so this little cover right here, this rubber cover, comes off. I'm taking my pick here, just kind of going around it with the pick. Cheap little tool, and it pulls right off. Little rubber grommet covering the three nuts on the studs of the mirror. And then I'm going to try and locate that connector here. Oh, I ended up actually having to take off the door panel. I use my pick as well, mostly to start it, and door panels typically just pop out. You do got to be very slow and careful, take your time. I did use my flathead is what helped me the most. Yeah, I took that bolt out, took the door handle trim piece out. That will help make the process better. Yeah, and I just kind of went around like that, like how I'm showing you with my hand. Those are the clips you want to pop out. Be careful not to break them. They are plastic. This is my flathead. I used a decently big one. That is what really helped just pop the door panel out. And here we got some of the wire. I was able to pull it out and get to the connector and unplug it right there. Yeah, just track your wiring, find the connector, which is right here, and yeah, I just pulled it to where I get my hands in there. That is where a little black tab actually sits in there. You got to pop that out, then you can get the connector out. So now we are on to the three nuts on the mirror studs. You got to take those nuts off because you will be reusing them. Don't lose them. Thankfully there's only three on this car. I think the BMW I have is 4. Yeah, but it's a pretty similar process, this whole thing. And just, yeah, put them to the side there, just get ready to reuse them. And I'm going to pull out that old one. That should pull right out. Boom, look at that. Now we're going to fish the new wire. That goes the new mirror in there. Man, look at that. Ugh. So me personally, I like to shop at Rock Auto a lot. So I got this from Rock Auto. There's all the info right there. Left-hand drive, or left. I don't know. It was labeled as like the left side, but in the description it did say that it was electric with heat, which yes, ours is an electric mirror. And I don't know about the heated part. Maybe. I don't know much about this car yet. Other than that, unbox this boy. And there's that lovely gray connector. Looks about the same. Looks good to me. Nice new wire and everything. And comes in a nice little baggie inside that. Hollywood, made in Taiwan. And we got new mirror, 3 studs. Looks about right. So that's like that, and then that's like that. Boom, should work just fine. I'm excited. And then here's the new mirror, guys. Here is the new mirror. Try not to drop it because I'm holding it with one arm. I'm holding the camera. That'd be fun. Yeah, $38. Nice little brand new part here. Yeah, I'm excited. So after you take the 3 little plugs covering the studs on that brand new mirror, toss those. And you just shove this wire right through. It fits with that giant connector. This hole will have nothing in it. Boom, done. I put one on the top as I held the mirror with one hand, and then I put another screw in by hand as I held the mirror, and then I did the last one. Now we're going to hand tighten it with the socket and extension. and kind of go in a semi-star pattern here, because it's a good rule of thumb to do with almost any part, or with a lot of different things. So yeah, just tighten those guys. Now this wire, we are going to shove that connector right down in that hole and feed it through there. And I had to pop off this rubber grommet right here, so pop that off. Gonna reach in there as I'm feeding through the new mirror connector wire, and we'll reconnect it with that new connector right here. Okay, tighten the 3 nuts right there, routed the wire, and into there, and down through here, and reconnected it while the connectors were already out. And then the hardest part was probably, took my most time, was this black piece right here, this tab, putting it back through. I just wiggled, but I had to stick my entire hand and almost my wrist in here and kind of get that to wiggle it out. Yeah, and that's all there is to that. I'm gonna put this little rubber grommet cover piece back on here. That guy in there. Boom, boom. That never happened. So I'll just reconnect the door panel. Just gonna tab it like that. Then reattach the screw there. Then the trim piece. And then I took the screw out for here because I wasn't sure if the whole thing had to come out or not. And then just shove this upper piece of the door panel back under this black weather stripping lip, and then we are done. Another fun fact, if you ever strip your threads or just something happens to them to where you need to replace them, remember they can take a female E-Torx, I believe it is. I believe it's an E-Torx, but yeah, it'll be a female of that size right there, so you can replace any of your studs. You're welcome. There's the end result. Hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, and just follow me for more content. Stay tuned, and thanks. Stay fast.